Hello children, welcome back to Asha.Academy. Today let me throw light upon the grammar part, articles. What is an article? It comes under determiner, you do know very well about that. An article is a word that modifies or describes the noun. It is used before the noun to show whether it refers to something specific or not. So whether you're specifying one particular noun or you're generalizing it. So here article precedes a noun. It comes before a noun. When you make use of an article, we or you refer to anything in common or one particular thing, right? So types of article, definite article and indefinite article. We do have two types of articles here. One is definite and then the other one is indefinite. Definite article, so here it is it says that it is clear, exact or obvious about something. When you say the boy or the student or the school, so in that case you're referring to one particular thing, right? So when you're talking about indefinite articles, so for an example, when you make use of a girl, a boy, or a student, or a school, anything in common, anything in general, you're not specifying it here at all. So indefinite article here. What's the next one? For example, if I say, let's read the book. So the book refers to one particular book. Yes, you're specifying it. You're specifying one particular book. Whereas here, when you say, let's read a book, anything, it means that any book or the book, whichever is there on the table, or there are many books there on the table. Out of that, you'll be picking up anything there, right? So any book. Indefinite articles, a and an. It signals that the noun modified is indefinite, referring to any member of a group. For example, my son really wants a dog for Christmas. A dog. So here they're not talking about anything in particular. They're not referring to any particular breed here. Any dog here. It means that any dog. Here, somebody call a policeman. Any policeman, again, not one particular policeman, not they're not using the here when they make use of the, which means that they are referring to one particular one, whereas here it refers to a random one. When I was at the zoo, I saw an elephant. Again, any elephant. They are not talking about one particular elephant here, right? There are many elephants, so they are referring to any. Remember, using a or an depends on the sound that begins the next word. So, a plus singular noun beginning with a consonant. So a word which starts with the consonant sound or consonant letter, yes, before that you can make use of a boy, a car, a bike, a zoo, a dog. So and when will you be making use of and? So when you do get a singular noun, along with that one you should have vowel sound. Yes, elephant. Look at the word elephant, an egg, an apple, an idiot, an orphan. Yes, a plus singular noun beginning with the consonant sound. Yes, a user. See here, though it is a vowel, though this letter U is a vowel, how do we pronounce it? User. Yes, it begins with a consonant Y sound, and that's the reason why do we make use of a here. Yes, a university. Again, look at the word university. It starts with the letter U. It starts with the letter U. Unicycle. Again, you're making use of a, not an. See here, the very important thing. Let me share whiteboard here. Yes, so here you can see one-eyed man. So what will you be using? One-eyed man. Will you be using an or a? You should make use of a one-eyed man. You shouldn't make use of an here. This becomes wrong. Why? Because O, it starts with the sound wa. It starts with the sound wa. So you have to make use of a one-eyed man here, right? Okay, and now let me take you back to this one. Share. Yes. So here, and plus noun starting with silent H, NR. Yes, NR. Here H is silent, right? H is silent here. And that's the reason why you make use of an here. A plus noun starting with the pronounced H, a horse. See here, H is pronounced, and that's the reason why do you make use of a here. And see here, in some cases where H is pronounced such as historical, you can use an. However, a is more commonly used and preferred. A historical event is worth recording. Though you can make use of an here before historical, the most common one is a historical, right? So here again, let me take you through this one. So here, if I give you new share whiteboard. So here, I do believe that this is visible, one-eyed man. So an R. So again, an honest man, is it not? So here, what is? And can you say an unicorn? An unicorn? No, not at all. You shouldn't, because again here, though it is a vowel letter, it sounds like you. We do have consonant letter, that is consonant sound here, you. And that's the reason why you make use of a here. Got it? And when you make use of, when you say that NTSC scholar, when we are talking about any particular student, that he's dash NTSC scholar, what will you make use of? What article can you make use of here? An NTSC scholar. Why an NTSC scholar? Because yen, look at the letter yen. How do you pronounce that? En, N, is it not? That's the reason. Why do you say an NTSC scholar? And you do know that very well, an MLA. We say that an MLA, is it not? So here, yes, an MLA, right? So an MP, you can go for an MP here. Yes. So now you must have understood very well about the usage of an and a, right? Okay. And now let me take you through the slide. So now this is visible to you. And now the next slide for you is definite article the. Where to make use of definite article the here? The definite article is used before singular or plural nouns when the noun is specific or particular. When you want to specify, when you want to mention one particular thing, then you need to go for the. So that is definite. This the signals that the noun is definite, that it refers to a particular member of a group. For example, the dog that bit me ran away. Here we are talking about a specific dog, the dog that bit me. I was happy to see the policeman who saved my cat. Again, we are not talking about any random policeman. We are talking about the policeman who saved his cat or my cat here, right? I saw the elephant at the zoo, one particular elephant, right? Okay, count and non-count nouns. What is that count and non-count nouns? So by now, students, you do know very well about countable nouns and uncountable nouns, right? The can be used with non-count nouns, that is uncountable. Or the article can be omitted entirely. I love to sail over the water. The water, anything specific here. So the water is specific here. Or I love to sail over water, any water. Yes. So he spilled the milk all over the floor. Some specific milk, perhaps the milk you bought earlier that day, or he spilled milk all over the floor, any milk. So you need to understand what's the difference between the and a. When you're not making use of the, which means that anything, it is a general one. When you are using the, which means that you are, you're talking about one particular thing. And when you say, I need a bottle of water, yes, any bottle. I need a new glass of milk. anything, right? Okay. And here, before that, I would like to take you through one particular thing while we were talking about the here. Yes. So the, again, whiteboard. When will you be making use of the? See, look, I love to go to school. Can you give the here? I love to go to the school. No, not at all. Why not? Because this going to school is a regular routine for you. It's a regular activity for you. So you don't want to make use of the here at all, because it's the usual place where you do go. So in that case, you don't want to write down, or you don't want to mention the school. But when your parents come to school, okay, my parents came to the school yesterday for a meeting, maybe parents meeting. Yes, parents meeting. They must have received so many remarks about you, right, children? So my parents came to the school yesterday for a meeting. So how come here alone the? See, when their activity is a strange one, a strange in a sense, not regularly they do come to school, where occasionally they do come to school so that they can attend the meeting or to meet your teachers there. So in that case, they can write down the, otherwise not required at all. Okay, so one more example. I go to temple. I go to temple regularly. Yes. So again here, why do you want to go to temple? So that you can pray. Is it not? It's a regular activity. It's not an occasional one. You do it regularly, you do it frequently, or you go to the same temple regularly. So in that case, you don't want to give the temple here. Whereas I go to the temple, or I went to the temple. I went to the temple to meet my friends. Yes. So what is the purpose of going to the temple here? To meet his friends here. Yes, it's a very rare activity. So in that case, you can write down the temple. Otherwise, not necessary at all when you do it as a regular activity. Children, I do believe that you people must have understood very clearly about this one, children. Yes, let me take you to the next slide. Share screen again. Okay, here it is. There are some specific rules for using the with geographical nouns. Do not use the before names of countries, territories. Yes, before proper nouns, you shouldn't. But there are certain cases, exceptional cases. The Netherlands, you can make use of the in front of the Netherlands here, the Dominican Republic, the Philippines, the United States. And you shouldn't make use of the in front of Seoul, Manitoba, Miami, any of the cities, and Washington and Main Street, right? And then names of lakes and bays. Lake Titicaca, is it not? Lake Titicaca, Lake Erie, except with a group of lakes like the Great Lakes. So when there is a group of lakes, in that case, you can make use of the. And names of mountains, you shouldn't make use of, but with ranges of mountains, you can use the. And for continents, no, not at all. And then for islands, no. Again, when the island is chains, if it is a chain of islands, then in that case you can make use of the. Right. And now let me take you to the previous slide, children. Yes, so you people got to know about this one, is it not? Okay, do use the before. So before the names of rivers and oceans and seas, you need to make use of the. Yes, points on the globe, the equator, the North Pole, the South Pole, right? And then geographical areas, the Middle East, the West, okay, and then deserts, forests, gulfs, and peninsulas, the Sahara, the Persian, the Black Forest, and even one more thing for the instruments. When you make use of the instruments, when you use particular instrument, then in that case, you need to make use of the here, right, children? And then what else would you like to know here? Let me take you. Omission of articles. Some common types of nouns that don't take an article are, so when you make use of languages and nationalities, right? Chinese, English, or Spanish, Russian. But when you refer to the population of the nation, then in that case, you can write down the Spanish. And then even in front of sports, or when you make use of the subjects, no, not at all. And then, so here, look at the chart, flow chart here, articles. Articles precedes nouns. Articles, this grammar part, this part of speech precedes nouns, so that you can refer to one particular thing or anything in general. So nouns, it's been divided into two things, that is uncountable nouns and countable nouns. So uncountable nouns, here you need to make use of specific, that is you need to specify it. So you need to make use of definite article the here. Whereas here, this countable noun, it comes like plural and singular. So for plural, specific, you need to specify that one. Again, you need to make use of the, but not for non-specific here. So here, no article at all. Whereas here, for singular items, for singular things, you need to make use of the, or a, or an for singular, right? So when you specify it, you're pointing out that particular thing. When you're non-specifying it, then you can make use of a or an. Now, I do believe that you people must have understood this particular topic, articles. Yes, thank you, children. Thank you for listening to me patiently. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click this bell button. Thank you, children. Bye-bye.